Chia seeds. They look harmless, tiny, black, almost flavorless. But behind their reputation as a superfood lies a hidden danger that almost no one over 60 is being warned about. Every day, millions of seniors add chia seeds to their meals, thinking they're doing something good for their heart, their digestion, their brain. And in many cases, they are. But only if they're doing it right. The truth is, over 92% of seniors are getting it wrong. Very wrong. You see, chia seeds are powerful, but when misused, they don't just lose their benefits, they can actively harm your body. We're talking blocked intestines, sudden choking episodes, medication interference that throws off your blood pressure or thyroid for weeks. And in some cases, sharp crystal formations that lodge in your joints or kidneys, triggering pain that feels like something far worse. Now here's the part that might frustrate you. Most of these problems are avoidable, but nobody talks about them. Not your doctor, not your local pharmacist, not the health blogs, and certainly not the people selling you the seeds. But one woman has been speaking up, a woman who has counseled over 20,000 patients on food and aging, a woman who has survived 2 world wars, 4 pandemics, and more medical fads than you can count. At 109 years old, she is the oldest practicing nutritionist in the world. And she has a warning that every senior needs to hear. According to her, there are 6 critical mistakes people over 60 are making with chia seeds right now. And the first one? It can land you in the emergency room faster than you think. That's why today we're breaking down each of these 6 mistakes in plain, simple language. No fear-mongering, just facts, the real science, and more importantly, the solutions. Because chia seeds can still be a powerful ally in your health routine, if you know how to use them the right way. Before we begin, do 2 things. First, hit the like button so this message reaches more people who need it. You could be helping a friend or loved one avoid a serious mistake. Second, subscribe to the Wellness Vault. Every week, we publish senior-friendly videos that make complicated health topics easy to understand and even easier to act on. Now, we want to hear from you. Do you eat chia seeds? How often? Tell us in the comments below, along with your age and where you're watching from. We read every single comment and reply with personalized tips and answers. Your story might even help someone else in our community. All right, let's get into it. Because mistake number 1 is something most people do without thinking, and it can turn 1 tablespoon of chia seeds into a medical emergency. Mistake number 1 is eating chia seeds dry. This is by far the most dangerous and most common mistake. Many people, especially seniors trying to eat healthier, simply sprinkle dry chia seeds onto their yogurt or stir them into water and drink immediately. It seems innocent enough. But when chia seeds are not properly prepared, they can become a serious choking hazard, especially for anyone who has difficulty swallowing or who doesn't drink enough fluids. Chia seeds are incredibly absorbent. In fact, they can soak up as much as 12 times their weight in liquid. When eaten dry, they begin to swell the moment they hit moisture in your mouth, throat, or stomach. For someone with a sensitive digestive system, this can quickly become a problem. If they clump together before reaching the stomach, they can form a thick gel that's hard to move down the esophagus. This has sent more than a few seniors to the emergency room with blocked airways or severe discomfort. A real case published in the American Journal of Gastroenterology involved a 72-year-old man who swallowed a spoonful of dry chia seeds, followed by a glass of water. The seeds expanded before he could finish swallowing, forming a thick mass that lodged in his throat. Doctors had to surgically remove it. While this kind of extreme outcome is rare, the risk is real, especially for older adults who may already have a slower digestive process or conditions like acid reflux, dysphagia, or strictures. The safest and most effective way to eat chia seeds is to pre-soak them. When you soak chia seeds in water, milk, or juice for at least 20 to 30 minutes, they form a gel on the outside. This gel not only makes them easier to swallow, but also easier to digest. Once hydrated, chia seeds become a gentle, soothing fiber that can actually support gut health. help regulate blood sugar, and reduce constipation when used correctly. For seniors especially, soaking chia seeds is essential. The gel helps them move more smoothly through the digestive tract, reducing the risk of blockage and allowing your body to absorb nutrients more efficiently. If you're short on time, you can also prepare chia in batches. Just soak several tablespoons in water and store the mixture in the fridge for up to 5 days. That way, you always have some ready to add to your meals safely. It's important to remember that just because something is natural doesn't mean it's automatically safe in every form. Chia seeds can be a great addition to your diet, but only when used properly. Always soak them first, stir them well, and give them time to expand before eating. This one simple habit can help you avoid unnecessary risk and unlock the true benefits of this powerful little seed. Mistake number 2 is taking chia seeds with medications. This is a mistake that most doctors will never mention, but it can make a big difference in how well your medications work. Chia seeds form a thick, gel-like substance when they come into contact with liquid. That gel is great for slowing digestion and helping with blood sugar balance. But it can also interfere with how medications are absorbed in your digestive tract, especially if you take them around the same time. The issue is not the chia seed itself, but the timing. When that gel coats your stomach and intestines, it can block or delay the absorption of certain medications. For seniors taking daily prescriptions for blood pressure, thyroid conditions, cholesterol, or blood thinning, this can be a serious issue. If your medication is not absorbed properly, you might start to feel off, even though you are still taking your pills every day. One example comes from a case study where a senior taking levothyroxine for thyroid issues began adding chia to her breakfast. After a few weeks, her lab results showed that her thyroid levels were completely out of balance. Her doctor was puzzled until they discovered the chia seeds were forming a barrier and delaying the medication from doing its job. Once she adjusted the timing and took her chia seeds separately, her numbers returned to normal. This does not mean you have to give up chia seeds if you are on medication. It just means you need to be strategic. A simple rule of thumb is to wait at least 1 hour after taking your medication before eating chia seeds, or make sure to consume them at least 2 hours before. This gives your body time to absorb the medication properly without interference from the fiber gel. If you are on multiple medications, talk to your doctor or pharmacist about the timing. Many seniors take pills both in the morning and evening, and chia is often added to breakfast or evening snacks. By spacing them out, you can continue enjoying the benefits of chia without compromising your treatment. The key is awareness. Chia seeds are not harmful on their own, but they need to be taken with care when medications are involved. If you suddenly feel like your medicine is not working as well as it used to, or your lab results are off, think about what you are eating around your pill schedule. The solution could be as simple as adjusting your chia timing. Mistake number 3 is relying on chia seeds as your main fiber source. Many people hear that chia seeds are packed with fiber and think that eating them daily is all they need for regular digestion. While it is true that chia seeds contain a lot of soluble fiber, relying on them as your primary source of fiber can actually create more problems than it solves, especially for seniors with sensitive digestive systems. Soluble fiber forms a gel-like texture in the gut. This helps slow down digestion and can keep blood sugar stable, which is great in moderation. But when your fiber intake becomes too one-sided, especially if it's all soluble and not balanced with insoluble fiber, your digestive tract can get sluggish. This can lead to bloating, gas, or even constipation instead of regularity. In a 2022 study on senior digestion and fiber intake, researchers found that older adults who added chia seeds to their diet too quickly reported significantly more abdominal discomfort than those who introduced them slowly or used a variety of fiber sources. The issue was not the chia itself, but the lack of fiber diversity. Soluble fiber alone does not provide the roughage your body needs to move waste through efficiently. Insoluble fiber, which comes from foods like leafy greens, whole grains, and some vegetables, works differently. It adds bulk to your stool and keeps things moving. When chia is used alongside these foods, it can help maintain a healthy digestive rhythm. But when it's used as a replacement for other fiber sources, it can backfire. The solution is to treat chia as a supplement, not a substitute. If you are new to using chia seeds, start small. Try half a teaspoon per day and drink plenty of water. Gradually work your way up to 1 or 2 tablespoons if your body responds well. At the same time, make sure your meals still include vegetables, beans, or whole grains to create a full-spectrum fiber profile. Fiber is one of the most important nutrients for senior health. It supports digestion, blood sugar control, cholesterol balance, and even brain health. But like everything in the body, balance is key. Chia seeds can be part of that balance, but they should never be your only source. Think of them as a powerful tool in your health toolbox, not the entire foundation. Mistake number 4 is not grinding your chia seeds. Most people believe that just tossing whole chia seeds into a smoothie or cereal is enough to unlock their benefits. While this method may seem convenient, it misses out on one of the most important facts about how chia works. Chia seeds have a tough outer shell, and if they are not properly prepared, much of their nutrition passes right through the body undigested. You may be surprised to learn that studies have shown the nutrients inside chia seeds are far more bioavailable when the seeds are ground. This means your body can actually absorb and use the omega-3s, protein, and antioxidants they contain. When you eat them whole, especially if they are not soaked or chewed thoroughly, a large portion of those nutrients are simply excreted. That is wasted potential for better brain, heart, and joint health. This matters even more for seniors, who often face issues with nutrient absorption. After the age of 60, the body does not break down and process food as efficiently as it once did. By grinding chia seeds before eating them, you make it easier for your digestive system to do its job. You are giving your body a chance to actually receive the health benefits instead of just passing them through. Grinding chia seeds is easy. You can use a coffee grinder, a small blender, or even a mortar and pestle. Once ground, they can be stored in an airtight container in the fridge for up to a week. You can then add them to yogurt, oatmeal, smoothies, or even sprinkle them over soup or salad. They do not change the flavor much, but they significantly increase the nutritional payoff. If grinding every day sounds like too much work, consider doing a small batch once a week. It is a small step that can make a big difference in your energy, memory, and joint comfort. Some brands even sell pre-ground chia seeds, though it is always best to grind fresh if you can. Freshly ground seeds retain more nutrients and taste better in recipes. Remember, just because you see chia seeds floating in water or mixed into your favorite store-bought granola bar does not mean your body is absorbing them properly. Take the time to break them down, and your body will thank you for it with better health, more energy, and improved digestion. Mistake number 5 is ignoring the oxalate content. Chia seeds are full of fiber, healthy fats, and minerals, but they also contain something called oxalates. These are naturally occurring compounds found in many plant-based foods. In small amounts, they are harmless, but in larger or unbalanced amounts, especially for seniors with kidney or joint issues, they can become a real problem. Oxalates have a tendency to bind with calcium in the body. When that happens, it forms tiny crystals that can accumulate in the kidneys and joints. Over time, this can lead to kidney stones, joint inflammation, and other painful conditions. For seniors who already have reduced kidney function or arthritis, this is a risk that should not be ignored. What makes this tricky is that chia seeds are often marketed as a great source of calcium and magnesium. While that is true, the high oxalate content can cancel out some of those benefits if the chia seeds are not paired properly with other foods. For example, eating chia seeds on their own or with other high oxalate foods may increase your risk of forming calcium oxalate stones, which are the most common type of kidney stones. Fortunately, there is a simple fix. By combining chia seeds with calcium-rich foods like Greek yogurt, sardines, or fortified plant-based milk, the oxalates bind with the calcium in your digestive tract instead of in your kidneys. That means your body can safely flush them out, reducing the risk of buildup. This combination turns chia from a potential risk into a powerful health booster. It is also a good idea to stay well hydrated. Water helps flush excess oxalates from your system, and it keeps your kidneys working properly. If you have a history of kidney stones or chronic joint pain, it is worth asking your doctor whether reducing high oxalate foods might help. You do not need to eliminate chia completely, but you do need to be smart about how you use it. Oxalates are not the enemy, but they need to be respected. Chia seeds are a potent food, and like all potent foods, they come with a learning curve. Once you know how to pair them properly, they can support your health instead of working against it. Knowledge is power, and in this case, it can keep you out of the emergency room. Mistake number 6 is trusting all chia seeds are the same. At the grocery store or online, chia seeds all seem to look the same. Tiny black or white specks in a clear bag with a label that says organic or superfood. It is easy to assume that all chia seeds are created equal. But the truth is, not all chia seeds are safe, and many of them are not as clean or nutritious as the packaging makes them seem. Chia seeds are often imported from countries with loose regulations on pesticides, heavy metals, and sanitation. This means that some brands may contain traces of harmful substances like cadmium, arsenic, or mold toxins. These are not just small concerns. Over time, exposure to these substances can damage the kidneys, weaken the immune system, or even contribute to cognitive decline. Seniors who are already more vulnerable to toxic buildup face greater risk. A 2021 independent review by Consumer Labs tested several popular chia seed brands and found that more than one-third contained detectable levels of heavy metals that exceeded what is considered safe for daily consumption. Some brands also had low omega-3 content, suggesting poor seed quality or storage conditions. This is not something you can see just by looking at the seeds. It is what is hidden that makes the difference. To protect your health, it is important to choose high-quality chia seeds from reputable sources. Look for USDA-certified organic labels, which reduce the likelihood of pesticide contamination. Brands that list batch testing or third-party verification on their website are usually more trustworthy. If the label is vague or lacks details, that is often a red flag. You deserve to know where your food is coming from and how it is handled. Proper storage is just as important. Chia seeds can go rancid if exposed to heat, air, or moisture. Always store them in a cool, dark place in an airtight container. If they smell bitter or musty, do not use them. Fresh chia seeds should have a neutral, almost nutty aroma. Buying in smaller quantities also helps you avoid keeping old seeds around for too long. When you invest in good quality chia seeds, you are not just getting a better product. You are protecting your long-term health and making sure that every spoonful is working for you, not against you. In the world of nutrition, quality always matters, and chia is no exception. Be choosy. Your body will notice the difference. So there you have it. 6 mistakes that most people make with chia seeds, often without even realizing it. Each one may seem small on its own, but together they can make the difference between using chia as a powerful tool for better health or turning it into a silent disruptor. For seniors especially, paying attention to these details can help protect your digestion, support your medications, and keep your energy steady. The good news is that every one of these mistakes is easy to fix by soaking your seeds, spacing them around your medications, grinding them for better absorption, balancing them with other fiber sources, combining them with calcium-rich foods, and choosing high-quality brands. You can unlock the full benefits of chia without the hidden risks. These are small changes that can lead to big improvements in how you feel every day. Now, we want to hear from you. Which of these 6 mistakes surprised you the most? Have you been using chia seeds the wrong way without even knowing it? Share your story in the comments below. Tell us your age, where you are watching from, and how you plan to adjust your routine. We read every single comment and respond with advice that can help you or someone else in the community. And if you found this video helpful, be sure to like it and subscribe to the Wellness Vault. We bring you practical, senior smart health tips every week, always based on real science and clear, easy steps you can take at home. Share this video with a friend or family member who uses chia seeds regularly. It might just save them from a health scare. Thank you for watching, and stay well.